And now I believe we are on. This is, I just have to look at it going, am I on? Am I on? Am I on? I am on. And hopefully you can hear me. I'm James Lott Jr. This is the SOS show with James Lott Jr. I didn't play my theme music like I was supposed to. But you know, that happens sometimes. This is real life, kids. This is real life in a pandemic. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. It is Monday, February 15th, 2021. There are folks who I know celebrated Valentine's Day. I'm not a Valentine's Day person, so but if you like it, hope you had a good time and had some fun. I want to give before I begin my show, which I know you saw the title. I do my thanks and gratitude, and my thanks and gratitude are. I give thanks and gratitude to everyone who shows me love on a regular basis, not just one day of the week. I have a lot of great people in my life, professionally and personally, who continually show me love and niceness and kindness. And I always say that nice should be the norm. It should be the norm, and it not always is. So I'm glad I have my water. Where's my water? Where's my water with me? Oh well, I'm just prepared today, and I'm an organizer. I can't believe it. I'm wearing my shirt, of course. Full of voice, you should be. But I want to thank everybody. I had a rough weekend, folks, and I had to give myself a time out. Sometimes that happens, even to grown-ups. I had to give myself a timeout and start anew. And I made some major decisions to organize my life. That's something that we're talking about right now. Should you organize right now? Yes, that's the immediate answer. You have to, but sometimes you have to organize your brain. You have to organize your feelings. You have to organize a lot of stuff. And I had to organize. I made some major decisions yesterday about my business and about myself, and I'll be implementing them this week. And you have to do it in a way that you can't care what people think. That's what it is. You can't let other people dictate how you feel about your decisions. Hi, Zoe Johnson. Oh, you call me beautiful. Thank you. I'll take that. You have to be able to make decisions that are best for you. I'm a very, thank you. I'm a very giving person, but I just have to watch how much you give. That's what's so interesting, right? You have to be careful how much you give, because then suddenly you're giving it all away and then you walk away depleted. You can't do that. And the same with organizing. You have to figure all that out too emotionally before you begin to pick up a single piece of paper. That's something that's really important. This whole pandemic has been such an interesting thing for us because many of us now are at home more than we have been in years, right? We're in our spaces more than we have been in years. I always tell people, you wake up 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the morning, you go to work all day, and many times we're at work more than we're at home. So whatever's happening at home, you're not even looking at it because you're somewhere else. And then you come home in the evening, either you're tired, you know what's going on, you just come home and you just plop down, whatever. You don't really look at the mess or whatever. You know it's there, but you don't look at it. Things are disorganized, you don't care. Then you go to bed. And you wait for the next day and do it again. So usually it'll be like a weekend, maybe. If you have weekends off, you'll start to notice what's going on. But now, a lot of us are home, and that's it, kids. We're at home and you are seeing everything. We are at home, we're seeing the systems aren't working. We're at home and you're seeing things aren't working out. Our brains are exploding. I think part of my hard time this weekend was that I've been at home so much. I'm home so much. I mean, I love my house. Don't get me wrong. I'm very fortunate. I love my garden. You guys who follow me online know my garden is my thing. But it ceased to be my sanctuary at this point. It's at this point I see it so much now. I don't have any variety that it's dried up for me, so to speak. And I love my garden, I love my plants in my house, but I need to find other ways to have something for myself. But organizing is one thing. I know for me, being in an unorganized state, you can be good for a while, and then something just clicks and it's not good anymore. And you don't want to get, and so that's when it's time to okay, it's time to do some maintenance. Some folks are like, well, it's a pandemic, so I can't get rid of stuff. Where am I going to take it? Where am I going to put it? Well, I'll tell you something. You can still go to the Salvation Army or Goodwill or Out of the Closet or wherever you decide you want to patronize to give stuff away, or other thrift stores. I think it was Council thrift stores and things like that. You could do that. They have contactless. Some places have contactless pickups, contactless drop-offs, where you just stay in the car. They go in the big. You say everything's in the trunk. They pull it out. There is safety. They have gloves. They have masks. They're working it out, and you can and they give it to you. There's a place called Savers here in South Los Angeles. Well, it's actually in Gardena. No, Lomita. It's in Lomita, which is like the South Bay in Los Angeles. And they do just drive up. And in the back, you put it in a trunk. So it's up to you to organize this. You can still give stuff away and get rid of stuff and not just, or call them to come get it. A lot of people come and get it. You have to pay some money. But again, you can do it in a way that's safe, as safe as possible for you. So people were saying to me, I go, I don't want you to not organize or purge or get rid of stuff because you think you can't, it's too dangerous for you to put it somewhere else. You can't. I know I'm gonna say something that's not, probably shouldn't do this, I don't know, but there have been times that I had a big item that wasn't torn or crazy or anything, but just it was still usable. I put it out front, usually around trash day. And every once in a while, people drive in LA, it happens in LA all the time. And San Francisco, the same thing. People drive around and they pick up things like to reupholster chairs or a table. I've gotten some wonderful tables, those side tables. I wish I could show one right now. That was so cute that I got was sitting outside. I don't know. I can't show it. It was sitting outside, and I love it. I just fixed it up and made it better. I had to help a friend move her couch to the curb out. The closet doesn't go in home anymore. So that closet doesn't go in home anymore. I think you can still drop off if you wanted to, and still be contactless. I think. A lot of people they're like, well, my thing with the in home. That'll be that great point, Flo. What my next point is, a lot of times you have to put it outside, and they'll come get it. But somebody still come inside and do it. I always say if you're gonna purge stuff, have a spot for it either in the front of your house, in the front of the house, or in front of your house the day of where they're coming, and then they can come get it. But the point is not to not do it because you're afraid you can't take it anywhere. You can call up your local thrift store, call up whatever, and find out what their policy is, what they do. And some places like College Hunks, which I use in Pittsburgh, they actually donate your items. They'll go through and donate. They'll take out your trash too, but they'll donate the things that are not trash to a charity of your choice. And I did that for when I sold my house in Pittsburgh a couple of years ago. So again, call them and you can call 1-800-JUNK. You can call these places and just figure out. Now, if you're just dumping stuff, dumpsters, you can still order them and they drop them off for you. You don't have to touch them or anything. You tell them where to put it. They put the bin there for you. You throw all the crap out, and then you tell them when to come get it. I have several clients who have done this during the pandemic. Again, it's contactless. Trust me, I'm all about safety. Always very safe. It's they drop it off in the morning. Say they drop it off by 7 in the morning. And then they put everything in there. You call them and say, okay, you come get it tomorrow. They come get it. Easy breezy, cover girl. You're done. You don't have to worry about people touching and talking to you. It's all be done by phone, computer. I've done it before, even before the pandemic. There are ways to actually get stuff, because organizers, you want to get stuff out of your house, out of your space. That can be done. But that was a legitimate question people asked me. Can you have that be? Can that be done? It can be done. So you may have to call your local places and find out exactly what their rules are. They do, but chances are you can still do it. No, sorry, I'm getting my phone rings all the time. I think I just got a job. Congratulations, James just got a job. They say it's got a gig. Okay, I'll look at that later. Okay. But anyway, so I just want to share thought. Of course, this is all live. This is all live television. Oh, James let you do 20 things at once, of course. Now, also, giving to friends and family. I know before it'd be easier to go, I want to save this stuff and show my family. I think I'll give this to my niece, to my nephew, to whatever. Again, you can still do that, just be safe as you can. You know, if they must come in your home, make sure your gloves and mask and social distancing, you know, that kind of stuff. If you receive something from somebody else, I always wipe stuff down because they say it lives in surfaces. You wipe it down. I think it would take a little extra longer. I was a person who made fun of me early in pandemic when I would order from Instacart or Amazon Fresh, and I would wipe down all the cans. I was told by my doctor friends to find a spot in the front of the house, and I have a table right there. And on the table, I take everything out, throw the boxes and bins outside, away right away. I'm wearing gloves, of course. Then I wipe everything down with soap and water. I mean, I don't scrub or nothing, but I just kind of do a nice wipe over and then put it away, then disinfect that whole table each time. And then it just helps. I mean, it may take a while, it may take you 10 years with your groceries away, but it just helps a little bit, right? Just a little bit. A little bit helps. So if you do receive things from friends or whatever, wipe them down a little bit. Have a spot up front that's neutral. Wipe them down. Then you put them in and use it. But yeah, I have taken things out to the curbs, put things by the trash cans. And a lot of times they're taken. Well, yeah, here in South LA, I mean, they're taken. I put out an umbrella once, and it was gone in 2 minutes. So that does happen. But I try to do it during a time when I know either trash days the next day or it's that day of. And then sometimes in some of your cities, I think you can call 311 or whatever. You can find out they actually have. I know in Inglewood, I think LA too. Every 6 months they have a big pickup where you can put out anything you want, and they'll come get it. And then some cities, I know in Inglewood too, you can call and schedule a pickup for a special item or two, and they'll come get it. You know, so that's something. So again, it may require you to do some research, but don't not do it. Don't not. That's some bad English, folks. I am educated, you guys. I feel very breasty today. It's like it's kind of like, wow, okay. You have to still do it. Do not do it. I don't have bad English all this morning. Another thing is, well, I'm in my house all the time. I'm just so tired. You know, should I even bother? I'm not going anywhere. This is literally what I've been asked once. I'm not going anywhere. No one's going to see my house because again, a lot of you guys are not having people in your homes. I've had one person in my house in the last 7 months. That's not my brother who lives here with me. My friend Sterling, he was the last person who was in my house. Oh no, oh my God, Caesar was here. Okay, so I was saying, okay, I've had 2 people in here in the last 6 months. So you're like, nobody's in here, who cares? But you don't even realize sometimes you may not realize how much being unorganized or disorganized or cluttered really does affect your life and your psyche. They say it takes an average of 17 minutes to find something. 17 minutes for me is about the time I'm making breakfast. 17 minutes is a half-hour comedy without commercials. 17 minutes I could be sleeping, extra 17 minutes in the morning. I feel like my 17 minutes, I'd rather do something else than be we're trying to find some keys. That's the last thing I want to do. Like, I want to be looking for some keys or whatever. So for me, it's very much this. I want everything to be easily found. There's a big joke that organizers are the laziest people. So think about that for a second. Meaning, we like to have everything organized so we don't want to look for it. It's kind of a tongue-in-cheek reference that we're lazy. Obviously, we're not lazy. We just set things up so it's just very easy for us to grab. I mean, if I want some pins and stuff right in here, I make sure in here also that I have a screwdriver if I need one, because I'm old, magnifying glass. Well, Nancy Grace is in here. Markers, highlighters, all in here for me to have right next to me. Need a highlighter right there. I don't have to worry about it. I always have lotions everywhere because my hands get dry from washing my hands so much. I'm not getting any endorsement. This is from Tweaked by Nature, Wild Summer Apricot. Let me try this one. Good. Ooh, this smells good. Okay, Tweaked by Nature. Okay. I'll show you. I mean, I'm not getting an endorsement or anything, but It's nice. Maybe you'll endorse me. Mm. And this stays by my computer because I always wash my hands and I sit down to get dry. So I have them right there. I'm a person who likes these things are so famous. This gelato is so good, Talenti, it's so good. But these containers are perfect. I have several on the other side of my computer. So I'm always needing paper clips. I have binder clips. You can see them, binder clips, all kind of goodies. Push pins. So they're next to me. So they're organized, and that's just like that. It saves me so much time. I need to clip something, it's right there. I need a pen. So you got to break it down to that level, and it's really that simple. If I need screen cleaner, it needs to be near my screens. Why is it over in the closet, in the bathroom, in the kitchen, why is it over there? To look for something, you want all your. I say all the time. All your kitchen stuff should be in the kitchen. All your bathroom stuff should be in the bathroom. People think I'm crazy when I say that. I've gone to kitchens and bathrooms where it's not like that. There are things you use for the bathroom or in the service porch. Why aren't they in the bathroom? Make it easy. Stuff for your tub, stuff for your sink. So they should be in. My stuff in my service porch is for my service porch. I have appliances in there. Everything related to those appliances. Why is it somewhere else? I don't understand. And that's why you should get organized, because you can actually do things that it's broken down that simply. I like to write notes. I have these little pads all over the place, just available all over the place. Because why not? If I didn't have these, I need to write down something, I can write it down. Why should this pad be in a closet somewhere in a drawer? So you get the story, you get the idea. You have to kind of like think that way. You want everything to be so easy. They have this thing they say online when it comes to websites. There's this old adage of more than 2 clicks, they're done. Meaning you'll make everything just so simple for them. Bam, bam, bam. Same with your home. Same with your stuff. I need scissors. They're right over here. And I tell you, I make this analogy all the time. These are my left-handed scissors, by the way. Left-handed, or my left hand. Scissors are one of those things that no one can ever find. Tape either, staplers, you can't find that shit. So here's what you gotta do, folks. Have scissors where you would need when you need to cut something. I have scissors in the kitchen. I have scissors on my couch. Scissors by my office desk. Scissors by my bed. 3 places I might want to reach over and grab some scissors. Why are they somewhere in a drawer somewhere and you never can find them? There were many times when I couldn't find scissors. I went to the store, bought a pair, and I swear to everything that is holy, those scissors showed up. I just spent $3 on a pair of scissors, and the scissors I couldn't find a house, suddenly they're in that drawer. You checked that drawer 3 times. You did. I checked it 3 times. There were no scissors in there. And suddenly they magically appear. You don't want to do that. Because it affects your wallet. I should say pocketbook, but now I'm aging myself. But it affects your wallet. When you keep buying stuff over and over again, then you're adding to your, oh, my friend just got engaged. I have to congratulate her. If you buy something, you're adding clutter, more stuff into your home, and you're taking money out of your wallet. So it's a lose-lose situation. Because I tell you, I've cleaned out many a home where there are 10,000 scissors. Think about it. Go to your house. Look at your house right now. How many pairs of scissors you got? And tell me below. Just at some point, you watch this. Tell me what scissors you got. Now, if you only have 1 pair, good for you. Now, do you know where they are? But they're easy to find. That's the thing there. I think organization too, which is why you should get organized, is because now you're in your space almost full time, and some of you are in your space full time. It can drive you crazy. It can literally affect your mental psyche. I know for me, when I clean and when everything's in its place, it's like a weight lifted off my shoulders. I feel angels singing, unicorns leaping. It is wonderful. Seriously, it's a wonderful feeling to walk into a room and it's just clean and it's organized. You know where everything is. It's good. You got 2 scissors and a pair of meat shears. There you go. Are they easily accessible, Flobo? Can you find them wherever you need them? That's the next question. You probably can. Knowing you, you probably do know where they are. But I'll tell you, it's completely, you have to start looking at your psyche, your mental health, and how that works. Because I know when I'm kind of a little stressed, because my house right now is cluttered. I'm looking over here right now because I was doing several projects and things. But now that I made some major decisions, I can now start to really organize this crap over here. I'm not going to show it to you. But I'm going to have a projection table. I'm going to finally organize it. I'm looking at it right now going, God bless America. I need to organize it. So I'm going to really organize it and get in order because I like when my house is, because this is also my studio. So I have some equipment in here too that I use on a regular basis, but I can't have it cluttered in here. One pair has gone missing, but the other 2. One pair has gone missing. The gremlins took it. Okay. But you know what some of them are? Again, scissors. I'm telling you, scissors are like, they're the craziest thing. They're the thing that I always talk about, everybody can relate to. Scissors. That's the greatest thing. But because we're going through so much outwardly and what's going on in the world, your house has to be your sanctuary, your safe haven, a place where things can, we have no control over what's going on out there. You can have some control what's going on in your home. And that gives you some encouragement. It gives you some great feeling when you know that your towels are all folded, they're where they're supposed to be, all your dishes are where they're supposed to be, where your cleaning products are all, it's just kind of nice to know where everything is. And it's good. I'm telling you, you gotta do that. You gotta do it. And it's been so windy the last couple of days. So yes, you should get organized. And that's why I came on today, because I have people telling me, should I go organized? Yes, you should. This is probably the best time for you to get organized, because right now you are at home and you can do that at a leisurely pace. As I always say in my book, because I'm going to promote my book, Sort Out Sundays, small tips, organizing tips that lead to large rewards. It is a book that gives you all kinds of tips, And look at this handsome man right here. That's my logo. There he is. Look at him. Photo by Doug Freyricks. I talk about tips on actually to start small. Your home, no one's saying go crazy. No one's saying you got to do your whole, the whole house in one day. Start with the corner. Start with the corner of a desk. Start with the shelf in the refrigerator. Start with whatever it is. Just start small and literally work your way through. Every day, you do a little every day, you'll be done in a week. That's all I get as. And for bigger projects, take your time or hire a professional organizer. And that's another thing too, I should say. The professional organizing industry really cracked down on COVID safe protocols. So just about every single person you can talk to will have something in place. Like myself too, I'm for hire. And I talk to my clients exactly how we're going to do this, what we're going to do, what the guidelines are, what our strengths are, weaknesses, what we're willing to do, not willing to do. Communication is key. But organizers, we all had to come together and figure this out because we go in people's spaces. And the industry just went to a halt last year for a second. We all panicked, but we had to stay calm and go, okay. And we had to kind of become calm again and go, okay, how do we do this? So there are ways to do it. You can't organize. You can order an organizer. Order. You can't hire an organizer. And it's possible. And if you need, help on getting to one, somewhere, contact me. I'll get you there. So there's no reason why you shouldn't get organized. You can. You can. It's probably the best time ever. I'm James Lott Jr. You can follow me. We're all James Lott Jr. sold at James Lott Jr. on all social media platforms. The Super Organizer and Super Organizer Show are on Facebook and on Twitter. On Twitter, they're at the Super O. I know it sounds dirty, but that's just how I can do it. And the SOS _ show. That's on Twitter. Now, Facebook, Super Organizer, and the Super Organizer Show. Both pages are up. I'm gonna try to do some more lives. I gotta do some more Facebook lives on those pages. I just like time was so busy, and like I said, I made some major decisions, so I'm going to actually start. I'll have more time to do more lives and Q&A questions and things because I want to talk to you guys. I love doing this. I love talking to you guys. So I got to do that, and of course, you can follow my YouTube channel, JLJ Media.